You're not going to understand this yet. I'm hoping by next Tuesday that we come back to this, you're like, okay, this makes sense. Right now you're just labeling. And so this little area right here, I know I skipped a question. I know I skipped sarcomere. I skipped sarcomere for just a second as you're following along. So this is called the Z line, also can be called the Z disc. So disc is another word for it. So Z disc or Z line. And there's one here. All right, so here's the Z line or Z disc. Here's the Z line, Z disc. So what a sarcomere is, oh, let's write what you're looking at here. What you're looking at here is this would be a myofibril. That's what you're looking at here, myofibril. And see how it's got these filaments in it? Actin's a myofilament, myosin's a filament. So you're looking at myofibril, this whole thing you're looking at. So what a sarcomere is, which is your question number 18, is one functional unit of a myofibril that is measured. I guess measured is probably not the right word. What did I write on here? I didn't put anything measured, that's fine. From one Z disc to another. So you've got a bunch of myofibrils, but in there you've got a bunch of sarcomeres. So basically breaking them up. So one functional unit. I have a little analogy. I don't know if it's a great analogy, but if you think of like a pencil as a muscle fiber, a mechanical pencil, we'll pick a mechanical pencil, okay? A mechanical pencil. So inside you got the little pencil leads, right? That would be like the myofibrils would be the pencil lead inside the pencil. And each little segment would be a sarcomere because, you know, they keep shooting out and then you have to put another one in. I don't know. I don't know if that's a great analogy, but it's similar. All right, you guys are labeling, still labeling? Yes, no, maybe so.
I'm done.
Okay, so I just want to show you, you're not going to understand any of this until again later. I just want to show you some things though. Like for instance, you see the M line here. The M line is right here dead in the middle of the myosin. That is what's holding the myosin in place. So this little M line is the middle line, basically is what the M stands for. And it's in the middle of the myosin. It's anchoring it, holding it. So myosin can't move. I do want you to understand that myosin can't move. So where'd they go? I don't know where they went. These little guys, they can't move. The heads can move, but this is like anchored down on the M line. So there is no movement of myosin. That's important for us to understand. Okay, so M line is the middle line, middle of the myosin. So can you see this H zone here? In the H zone, there's only myosin. Can you see that? There's only myosin in the H zone. Now look at this, what says darker band. Darker A band. It actually, it's called the A band. I wanted you to understand that the A band is the darker one. Okay. Does the A band have myosin in it?
It looks like it does.
Yeah, this is myosin because the A band's going from here to here. Okay, so you can see it's got myosin in it. Does it also have some actin in there? The actin is the green.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's because it's got mostly thick stuff and some thin stuff is why it appears under the microscope darker, because it's got both. It's got lots of myosin and the amount of actin changes. I'll show you a picture in a moment. The lighter band, can you see, does it have any myosin in it? Does it have any of the thick stuff in it?
No.
No.
It's already got actin, and actin's thin, so that's why it appears to us as lighter under the microscope. So that's why we get the striations. We get this I band, A band, I band, A band. I band is just the light. A band is myosin and actin. The lighter one is just the actin. So that's why it appears that way. The Z line is, again, I just told you the separations between sarcomeres. That's about all I want to say there. But here's how you can remember. I just came up with this. I don't know if it's good or not, but that's what it helps my brain. Okay, to understand, because it's not actually called the lighter I band. It's actually called I band and A band. So to help you remember that the I band is that is the letter I. I band is the lighter one. The second letter in the word light is I. The second letter in the word dark is A. That's in how you can remember. Because I have a feeling you're going to see those questions. I want to test this out. So the darker band is the A band. The lighter one is the I band. Okay. So again, you're not really going to understand that until we put all the stories together. But so the Z disc or Z line is the line that's separating one sarcomere from the other. So it technically, we could go into more chemistry detail, but it technically is not really, it is anchoring actin, I guess, but actin can move a little bit more. It's got some flexibility to it. The M line is the center line, the middle line of the sarcomere, dead center of it, and it is holding the myosin down. So myosin can't move, known as the M line. The H zone is the area where only myosin filament is present. Sometimes the H zone doesn't exist. Sometimes the H zone will go away. The I band, we already said, is the lighter band because actin is the only thing present in the I band. And then the A band, we have an overlap of myosin and actin filaments, so it's going to appear darker to us. And so these are all the labeling for, technically it's the labeling for a sarcomere because we only looked at one. It's a myofibril if we looked at a picture somewhere there. This is what's going to happen during a contraction. Can you see what's going to happen? We're going to see the Z band, Z lines come closer together and the H zone is going to disappear. We're going to see what's known as the sliding theory, sliding filament theory, because actin is going to get pulled closer to the M line. And that's where we're heading with the story, but we're not there yet.